Now you know what is meant by acids, bases, and how to check that solution. Okay. Now we will see about the properties of acids. Okay. Properties. Okay. Properties of acids. Already you know the physical properties of acids. That is, acids are having sour taste. Okay. And acids, it is having hydrogen ion concentration. That is very important. All acids should have hydrogen ion concentration. And regarding the chemical properties, acids react with the metal and form salt with the release of hydrogen gas. For example, if I am having zinc, this is a metal, it reacts with HCl acid, that is hydrochloric acid, and form zinc chloride. This is a salt, okay, plus hydrogen gas, okay. So metal plus acid give salt and hydrogen gas, okay. And likewise, all this reaction is applicable to all metals, okay, and to all acids. This is a general property of all acids, okay. Now if you consider the metal oxide react with acids and form salt and water. For example, if I am having calcium oxide, this is a metal oxide, calcium oxide react with acid like HCl, okay. Here see, in the previous reaction, if you want to balance, means Z and Cl2, so I am putting here, so now it is balanced, okay. This already you studied this one in the first chapter, that is chemical equation, balancing of the chemical equation. Here 2 HCl, so Cl2 in the right side is there, so in order to put 2 chlorine in the to balance the 2 chlorine in the right side, we are putting 2 HCl. 2 is put for balancing of the chemical equation. Clear? Next calcium oxide. This is a metal oxide. If it is treated with HCl, it will give calcium chloride. Okay, this is a salt. Okay, plus water. Okay, calcium chloride plus water. Okay, here also for balancing we are putting here 2. Okay, now this equation is balanced chemical equation. In this case, metal oxide reacts with acid and form salt and water. Salt and water. So all metal oxide react with acid and form salt. Okay. Next, if the acid is treated with metal carbonates, for example, calcium carbonate you consider. Okay, this is a metal carbonate. Calcium carbonate is the metal carbonate. If it is treated with HCl, it will give salt, that is calcium chloride will be formed with the release of CO2 gas and water. Okay, CO2 gas and water. Okay, now so here also what happened, to balance this we are putting 2 here. Okay, now this is a balanced equation. Okay, so this is the chemical properties of the acids. Clear up to this? Now one more important property of acid, already you know that all acids contain hydrogen ion concentration. If the acid is dissolved in water, it releases hydrogen ion. Okay, suppose if the acid releases hydrogen ion very fast, that is very quickly it releases hydrogen ion, it is called as strong acid. And this H plus only react. Okay, based upon this H plus availability only, we are having one category or one classification of the acids, that is called as strong acid and weak acids, based upon the HCl, based upon the hydrogen ion concentration. That is, if I am having HCl, what will happen? HCl releases H plus and Cl minus. Okay, this HCl releases H plus. This HCl dissociate. This is called as dissociation of hydrogen ion. Okay, dissociation of the acid. Okay, if the dissociation of hydrogen ion, if the reaction is fast, if the reaction of dissociation of HCl to form hydrogen ion is fast, it is called as strong acid. It is called as strong acid. Suppose if the dissociation is weak, for example, if you take acetic acid, CH3CO OH. This is acetic acid. If this also will give H plus, but what will happen? H plus plus CH3 COO minus. But this reaction is slow. This is slow reaction. H plus released slowly, so it is called as weak acid. Okay. Why it is called weak acid means it releases the H plus slowly. This is also acid only, but H plus release is very slow, so it is called as weak acid. If H plus is released slowly means it will react slowly. The activity of acetic acid will be slow. That's why it is called as weak acid. Okay. Now you know the difference between strong acid and weak acid, the classification of acids. Okay. Further, there is one more is that is called as basicity of acids. Basicity of acids means, suppose you know that basicity of acids. That means if the acid contain the number of replaceable hydrogen ions, the number of replaceable hydrogen ion is called as basicity of acids. Very simple concept only. Number of replaceable means, suppose if I am having HCl means here one H is there, so the basicity of hydrochloric acid is 1. Okay, basicity. Suppose if I am having H2SO4, H2SO4, here 2 replaceable hydrogen is there. Okay, hydrogen atoms are there, so the basicity of sulfuric acid is 2 here. Okay, likewise if I am having phosphoric acid H3PO4, okay, you are able to see this H3PO4, this is called as phosphoric acid. Here 3 hydrogen atoms are present. These 3 hydrogen atom will release 3H plus. It will give 3H plus during the reaction. So the basicity of this phosphoric acid is 3. Okay. Now you know what is meant by basicity. Basicity means it is nothing but the number of replaceable hydrogen ions. Okay. Up to this.